welcome back to Chasing the Dream, Alma, Missouri. Alright, so we are on June 2nd now. We're going to fill up with digestate over here. We don't got too much to do. While that's filling up, I want to show you guys something. So, I really want to buy Field 18 over here, close to the farm, right? But I think it's time for us to think about having kind of like a, we know we're going to expand in the future, right? And we need to expand. Having kind of a satellite site. Well, over here, there's talk that this land could be available. Comes with 2 fields. One's a grass meadow, which is great for us. The other one, pretty good size as well. But 620,000. So it goes for about 53,000 a acre. So just something, for us to think about. I think that would be a pretty big yard. There's no buildings over there, I don't think. But I think that'd be a good yard for us to further expand into, just because we're kind of running out of room over here. I mean, we could make things fit, but I think for us having a dryer and grain silo system kind of over there, we could go larger. Obviously, our priority's got to be getting a harvester sooner than later. Being that next month, I think we'll be able to harvest our winter wheat and winter rye. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go put down some digestate over here and get that all taken care of. And got course play on, but it's not the course for it. So like I said, we'll lay down some digestate over here and probably end up jumping into the next day unless there's something good in the market, but I don't think. Yeah, see, nothing really there for us. I think the cows are good. Come check. Probably have to fill up more silage. They're good there. Good there. That's full. Digestate's at 101,000. Down here, they need more slurry. Almost just drove right off into the ditch. Let's shut this down, even though we could just spray as much as we want because we're trying to get through it. So yeah, I think I'll probably should go reload the slurry and stuff. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get this guy situated, do a headland or two, and probably have one of our workers come out here and run this, and we'll get moving stuff around. But yeah, like I said, we're kind of waiting on her, so we got to figure out what we're going to purchase. I mean, that's what that's kind of come down to, is we need to buy a new harvester or combine, depending on what you want to call it. But we'll probably take a look at that now that I think about it and figure it out, and you can all kind of let me know. Even though, like I said, Pleasant mentioned he found a gleaner for us. So it would be another gleaner, but this one will be a lot newer, kind of. Less hours on it. I think they've kind of redone everything on it too. You said, and the inside, all the interiors are redone, so should be good. But like I said, we'll get over here and we'll probably let the worker go now. And we'll run over and we'll get some slurry down there. Move some silage, probably as well. I'm trying to think where the... Oh, you know what? The slurry tank's already down there. So we drive the truck down there. Should be able to hook right on and get after it, So let's see if we can get a worker. Yeah, fine. So we'll run across the road. Literally running. On up from there. Everything's so green from going through that fresh cut field. So priority. Well, you know what? We gotta bring silage down there. I'm gonna do two things at once here. We're gonna go hook onto the silage. We'll fill the silage, and then we'll already be down there. So we'll just unhook, hook onto the slurry anchor. Excuse me. Then we'll bring the silage back up here and get this running again. So this is an income for us. Essentially, I think we need, like, for our plans, at least to buy that land and expand, we need some money. Head down on here. Almost just went the other way. Not sure how that would have panned out. Pull up. I knew it was going to not turn coming off that hill. Got a little blooper there. Still got some grass in there. Still working through the silage for us. What we like to see. And I was hoping I'd be able to get in there, but I guess my parking job of that trailer was not the best. The old Truckin' Legend M-Tank would not be happy with that. Kind of blocking myself in over here. Let's see if we can get this. It should take all of it. Like I said, we'll move this up here for now. Make sure that's running again. Yep, that's running. So it's got more room for digestate. Good amount of solid fertilizer already in there. Kind of impressed with that. So now we'll get hooked up here. A little bit of a cluster. Looks like the worker's still cruising along. So that'll use up some of our extra digestate, even though we're about to create a bunch more. But we have to because we need the income from it all. There we go. Should be right there. Yeah, there goes the silage. So get that filled up. Waiting for the worker to let me know that they need more slurry over there. Or digestate. Sorry. Did it again. I always get those two. Just throw those names around a little wildly. Alright, so it's moving pretty good. So either way we're gonna have to come back down because we need to grab digestate from there. Even though we have some here, I want to take it from up there because it's gonna go pretty quick. We're in quite a cycle now where we're starting to really turn around stuff, so that's why we're gonna need more silage. I'm just trying to think here. Clearly we could keep going. Like I said, if we have to keep over spreading a little bit over there on the fields. The other thing I didn't do off camera was mow that other meadow. Forgot to take care of that. So probably have to do that before the end of the month, before we go into July, just so it's on the same growth pattern as the field. There we go. Get that unloading. Probably not going to fully unload. And we want to get this turned back on, right? So we get it pumping. It should be stopping around 15. No, I guess it's going to go lower than that. Can you go all the way? Took it all. Alright. That actually works out. So 60 something thousand. What I'm going to do with this one is I'm going to leave this one over here. Trying to think if I should back it up over there, but it'll be alright right here. We'll go down, we'll guess that was a little turn sideways. Like I said, we'll get some more digestate to keep pumping it down there. Coming this way, it should be fine. the other thing I wanted to look at actually is methane. So fermenting silo. Material missing. Did we finally go through all the grass? We did. So we're actually, the fermenter is officially caught up on grass. I think I saw 250,000. Yeah, so we can take off another 100,000 easily on that. And we're looking digestate there, 60,000 methane. We could sell some of that. Until that hitches in, there it goes. I think I'm just gonna cut straight up here. I think, if I remember correctly, we're caught up on slurry in the pen as well. So when we're filling this up with digestate, probably have a look at that to see where our pen's sitting at. We don't need our pit overflowing either. I know manure's starting to build up again, so be another product we get over here, burning through all the stuff. Yeah, so we got that pit empty, so we're good there. Manure we can probably bring over, being it's gonna be about that 25,000, but we don't really have any place other than that one little bunker extension I added to put it. So, and worker C needs to be refilled, so I'm gonna head over there and maybe we can hook the hose line up from here. I haven't tried that yet. Might be able to run the hose up over it. Almost full. Worth a try, right? Maybe we can overfill. If we can do that, it'd be kind of nice, because then that would take some of this out of that. Try not to hit anything anymore here. A little hazy out there over the horizon too, I'm noticing, so we might have a storm coming in. It's 74 right now. Get these gears rolling here. All the way down there, huh? I'm missing a few spots on the turnaround, it looks like. Just gonna cut right across. I'm not ripping up anything. So this is my question here. I pull alongside. Can I use this tanker? Go to 340 here. I don't think it's gonna work, because it probably shouldn't, right? Oh, it does work. So you get close enough to the line, it works. What a world we live in. So, will this empty my truck? That is the next question. I mean, yeah, it should finish on this next tank. 2 tanks worth again. But finish that, and then, yeah, just crazy. We're kind of in that, like, we're busy, but we're not busy in a sense. It's taking a while to fill up. Thought this would be quicker, but while we're there, waiting for this to fill up, right? So, harvesters. Let's go find that gleaner Pleasant was telling us about. So it's a 7? Yeah, 7 series. They had the extension on it. Trying to think which one. Like I said, yeah, it was the wood extension. So get the wood extension. And I think we're gonna go with, do we want the duals or we want the floaters? I'm thinking we're gonna put floaters on it. Around here, let's put floaters on it, right? So we're at 71,000. That's without the GPS, which, as you can see in here, it does add it. So for 16 grand, we can have all the GPS stuff in there. So 86,000, right? Okay, keep that in mind. We gotta go look at headers and stuff, right? Well, we don't need that one yet. We need one of these. Where are they at? There they are. You get the 320, 325. Obviously, we're getting the 330. It's 9-meter head. Should work like a butte. Put the short snouts on it, I think. Just protect it. Oh, should turn the speed up a little bit. 26,000, so is that 115? 120,000 so far is what we're gonna end up spending. Minimum on that setup, which it is a good setup. Oh, don't want to get covered in the crap here. The question is, okay, so that took that down a little bit. So we got about 10% left in this tank. Good to know in the future that we can do that. So I'm gonna actually run back up here. We're gonna fill up some more digestate. And we will bring it down. And we need to figure out too. I think we can only sell out of town for the fertilizer. The way the contracts and everything are working for that. So we'd probably keep some. And then we'll definitely sell off because I think it'll make us money. It's, we gotta use, won't get rich off of it, I don't think, but it's something that'll allow an income to come in for us with the stuff we already have, keep creating that ladder or that leveling up of, making one item into two, making those two items into four, and so on and so forth. Kind of drive this flagship of us chasing our dream and, one day being in Formula One, if we ever get to that stage. But yeah, we've definitely made some headway. We're just kind of running out, and I probably should have bought that satellite site, is what I'm going to call it first, just because it gives us, both sides of the map kind of thing. We could set up our equipment in one place. Probably what I'll do is actually move a lot of our trucking equipment there. These sheds, I think I can keep a lot of the stuff we already have here. But I think overall down there, we want to keep a fair amount of the stuff we have. So let's see, there we go. Make the turn on it this time. You can actually drive right through and set it up the other way. But, yeah, eventually, when you get a really good farm operation, you gotta really expand the equipment one way or the other. I was wondering if I was gonna hit that. So we'll turn it around here. Just kind of want to make sure I'm not blocking that silage pickup. We're gonna have to do another run of that in a second too, I think. Now that we got here, trying to just get it where it's not fully sticking out without driving off the hill here. There we go. That works for me. So I'll run that off. Should be able to unhook shortly because it won't take it all. Take like half maybe? Yep. So I'll unhook the trailer. We'll leave that there. We'll head up and grab the side of this trailer one more time. We've got herbicide spread already. We've got, you know, now that I think about it, well, did we plow the whole cornfield in? We did plow the whole cornfield before we planted that previously from the soybeans. That's right, that was a project I was dreading. Just a lot of field acres there, but went pretty quick for us. Try not to take out our picket fence. Like I said, we'll run this down. We'll grab silage, and you know, pretty much we're just upkeeping right now. By the time we get down the silage, I would imagine the worker's going to be done putting down the digestate down there, so that'll be another good thing taken care of. The other thing I need to look at too is this swing here again. I think I need to fill some more silage up in our TMR mixer along with hay and straw. So that'll be something we'll have to do. Pretty easy though, you just drive up to it. Back up a little bit and try to front load. But I think I'll be able to even put silage in, just back in this trailer right up to it. Should do it without being in a bale form, I hope. Didn't really test that. But I have used this mod before, so I would assume it still operates the same way it did on Wilhelmina. If not, we might be in trouble, fellas and ladies. There we go. Trying to keep the weight spread out a little bit this time, instead of just having it all in 2 lumps of the front. But I apologize too. Lately it seems like my voice is fading out a little bit, so if it sounds scratchy, I do apologize. It looks like he's on his final side digestate pass over there, spreading onto the field. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up right in through here. I should be able to if I get halfway out on the road. Even though I'm not the best driver of these things. I'm probably going to go over the yard lawn a little bit. But I should be able to back it up and top this off with silage. And naturally, I think we got stuck. That is why you don't drive on the lawn. So I probably should smooth that out. Alright, should be enough to cut this around. Yep, so just like that, it'll top off the silage, which is good. There we go. So now we'll need to grab some bales, which I should probably get a fork for the skid steer if we already don't have one. I'm gonna turn wide here so I don't hit that fence again. But I don't think I actually bought a fork for the skid steer. Check the shop after, but we'll need that to kind of move those bales around now, outside of the auto loading stuff. And then we'll see if we can keep this filled up. For now, like I said, we can go down to, it's at 193,000. We could take another truck full out of that. So that put it at 103,000. We know we're going to have another run of silage, if not 2. So we'll be good there. Nothing's really gonna expand on that. And that almost took all the silage. So what I'm gonna do is shut this down probably here. We'll zoom over to the tractor. It's done. Yep. So done there. It's got 2,600 gallons still in here. Impressive. I would spray the field right here, but we haven't mowed it yet because I'm slacking. So definitely need to do that for the next episode, because I think the next episode is going to push us right into July, harvest season. Like I said, we've got to spend about 130 grand on the new gleaner. So it'll be a little bit of a wallet head again, unless we see something magically pop up on the radar for us. But I don't think that's going to be the case. Need to clean that rake up too. Whoop, 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 whoop. Turned a bit sharper than planned. But that, I think, in all honesty, will do it for this episode. This is just one of those tedious, gotta get the small tasks taken care of kind of thing, and get us through to harvest time. You know, probably could have taken a contract. I didn't really see much though when I looked, other than normal billing ones. Those are just very, very time consuming. And the pay on them's kind of gone down, so. Plus all the drama we have with the other contractors in the area. That's the way it goes. But as always, thanks for sharing the content. Thanks for showing up, watching the content. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe. Make sure the bell is checked so you have notifications on, so you don't miss the next video or when I do a random live stream, because they're going to start coming back. But until next time, Farmer Taz, out.